Okay, fourth grade. So this week in language, we're going to be learning about prepositions. We're going to review what those are and how to find them. So what I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and go over to the classwork page. Now, right here, remembering that this little symbol with the bookmark on it is a material to help you. If you click on that, there are two videos that you can go watch that will help you review what a preposition is. But just for your brains, I want you to remember that a preposition is something that tells you where your position is. So, for example, where you're at. I am on top of the couch. Or how you did something. I sailed against the wind. Okay? So, if you need more review, I want you to go watch those two videos to review what it means by what position you are in. But if you look at this next material right here, list of prepositions, this material is the list of prepositions that I want you to remember, okay? We already should from previous years, and we've talked about them this year, but I want you to review them again. And you are going to be able to use this preposition list on the two assignments that you need to do this week. Okay, so make sure to have this back to look at. You can review it at any time. And what we are going to review together today is some of the prepositions on that page. So the first one is we're going to write the preposition with the opposite meaning. And now I want you to remember that I'm not there with you. So it's going to be very important that you are reading directions very carefully on your assignments. So I'm going to reread this direction very carefully. Directions. Write the preposition with the opposite meaning. Okay, opposite. That means it means different from what it says there. So, for example, I know that the opposite of up is down. So, first things first is I'm going to write my name on my paper. Even though we're not in school, you still have to write your name and number on your papers, please. Okay, and I'm going to go here. So the opposite of up is down. Okay, the opposite of in, I'm looking back at that list of prepositions that I showed you. The opposite of in is out. Okay, above is below. Okay, you're going to forgive my handwriting also because it's not the best on this, even though I am going to remember that my O's need to connect at the top and my A's connect at the bottom, right? So I'm going to rewrite my out here. Okay, over, opposite of over is under. Okay, now I want you to look on the list right now. What is the opposite of inside? Take a moment to find it. Okay, and the opposite of inside is outside. Good job. Okay, the opposite of with, looking at my list, is without. Okay, before, the opposite of before something is after. Okay, on, opposite of on is off. Opposite of to is from. Now, I know this doesn't say it on the directions, but I'm going to challenge our brains and I'm going to go back and I'm going to think, okay, the prepositions that I wrote down, Do they tell me where I am in position or how I did something? So down is where I am, right? So I'm going to write the word where next to down. Okay, out is also where. Below is also where. Under, where I am, right? I'm under the bed. Outside is where. Where am I? I'm outside. Without. Now, does that tell me where I'm at without? I am without? No, that tells me how I did something. I had to do as much of this page as I could without looking back at my list. Okay, after, again, is how I did something. After I finish this page, I'm going to work on my assignment. Off is how I turned the light off, right? That didn't tell me where the light is. And from is also how. Okay, so that is a review just to remind ourselves of what some of the prepositions are. Now it is your job. So what I want you to do is back on your Google Classroom, remembering you have these YouTube videos to watch to help you remember what a preposition is. And you have the list of prepositions to look at to help you. For this lesson, I want you to do language lesson 1 assignment. Language lesson 1 assignment. And I want you to remember that this symbol right here with the lines on a clipboard means that's an assignment. That's what Mrs. McClellan, Mrs. Taylor, and Mrs. Shobe are going to look for on Fridays, right? Due April 10th. So what I want you to do is you're going to click on that assignment and open it. You're going to click View Assignment. Okay. This shows me who turned it in. You're not going to have that, okay? And it's going to say Language Lesson 1 assignment. Yours might be over here with your name on it, right? I am a teacher, so mine looks like the teacher page, but yours is going to look like the student. So just like in the past, you're going to click over here and you're going to click on that assignment, okay? So you're going to click on the lesson and it's going to open it. It's loading. Okay, still thinking. Remember, this is all new for everyone, so we're just being very patient with our computers. We're not over clicking. Okay, we're just being very patient. Okay, in the box that says name, you're going to click after it, right? And you're going to type your name. Okay, in the box that says number, you're going to click in it and then type your number. Okay, you don't need to add anything else or erase anything else. Your job is going to be clicking in each box to add it. Okay, so reading my directions. In each of the boxes below, type the prepositions that only have 2 letters. So I'm going to go back and look at the preposition list that's on my materials, right? And I'm going to look, just go down the list and see which ones only have 2 letters, which preposition. So the first one that I found, I'm going to click in the box that says number 1, and it is at. So I'm going to type